Assalamualaikum and good morning. Assalamualaikum. Today we will present about report presentation that present by Nurul Farhana binti Hasran, Nurul Adlina binti Adnan, Nur Atira binti Ibrahim, Muhammad Atira, Natasha Rauda, and Nur Azati. This is introduction. The aim of the report is to find out about the increase in working hours of employer in the NZ enterprise company has reached the level of employee health and or family life effect, and employee have lost motivation to work as best as possible. In line with this, in this report provide a survey to get feedback from each respondent. In addition, there are 3 suggestions to be addressed about work-life balance in this company.
Okay, this is our background of problem. Work balance is important to keep employees informed about their level of health, but the increase in employees' working hours in the NZ enterprise company has reached a level where employees' health and our family life are affected, and employees have lost motivation to work as best they can potential.
Okay, for the respondent profile, 50 people were surveyed for this report on 14th to 16th March 2022. 20% of respondents were aged 25 and above, while 68% of other respondents are aged 21 to 24 years old, and the rest 12% are 18 to 20 years old. For your information, 68% of the respondents were women, and other 32% are male. More than half, which is 86%, are still single, and 40% already married. The aim of this survey is to know how the respondent feel their job contributes to their work-life balance. Okay, for the first question, we asked about, are you satisfied with your current work-life balance? And the majority of respondents are not happy with their work-life balance. Out of 53% said they were not satisfied with their current work-life balance. Others 45% satisfied with their current work-life balance, while the other 2% were still unsure whether they are satisfied with their work balance. We can conclude that more than half of the respondents are not satisfied with their current work-life balance. This can affect their health, family life, and also can lead them to lose their motivation to work.
For second question, are you suffering from burnout or work-related illness? Most of respondents said they were not happy to contribute extra hours to complete a special task or project because they are suffering from burnout and work-related illness. Half of the respondents agree that they are suffering from burnout or work-related illness. Also, 32% of them said they were not suffering from burnout or work-related illness. However, 18% were still unsure whether they are suffering or not. This suggests that suffering from burnout or work-related illness can affect the work-life balance. For next slide, third question: Can you cope with the current workload assigned you? The majority of respondents, 66%, said they can cope with the current workload that have been assigned. 22% of the respondents choose the option maybe. The 12% respondents said they cannot cope with the current workload that have been assigned to them. This is because the employees are very committed in doing their best in work in order to achieve and complete the company goals.
For the fourth question is, how often do you work beyond your specified working hours? The majority of respondents, 44%, said they sometimes need to work beyond their specified working hours because of a lot of work. Of these, 34% said they often spend their time at work beyond specified hours then going home to their family, while 12% responded never work beyond their working hours. This suggests that work beyond the specified working hours contribute to the work-life balance.
For the recommendation, the first one, employers should offer employees a flexible time and remote working. Second one is encourage manager to focus on productivity rather than count the hours employees work. And then the next one is employers encourage employees to take break, take a walk, or even work in an entire different parts of the office. And the last one is employers used to give them gift. This gift can consist of various types like voucher, medals, certificates, or we can put up on board where we show how to be different employees.
For the conclusion, the first one is employees feel dissatisfied with their overtime work due to having to complete the tasks assigned to them. The second, too much work to be complete to achieve the company vision and mission until employees are forced to work overtime. The third, companies put pressure on employees that thus causing employees to feel stressed with their working hours. And the last one is workers work overtime until they cannot spend their time with family. That's all from us.